a political earthquake has just hit India. The BJP has won West Bengal, a state that many people once believed Modi's party could never fully capture. But the real twist is this. This result is not only shaking Indian politics, it is also making Bangladesh nervous. Because West Bengal is not just another Indian state. It shares a long border with Bangladesh. It shares rivers, it shares language, it shares history, it shares trade routes, it shares migration concerns, and it shares emotions that go all the way back to partition. So when power changes in Kolkata, Dhaka pays attention, and this time the change is massive. The Election Commission of India's latest figures show the BJP at 206 seats in West Bengal, while the Trinamool Congress is at 81. That means this is not just a narrow win, this is a political takeover. A state ruled by Mamata Banerjee's TMC since 2011 has now moved into the BJP camp. So the big question is this: why would a BJP victory in West Bengal worry Bangladesh? Let's break it down. I'm Imran, a Middle East-based analyst, and today we are looking at how one Indian state election could reshape the future of India-Bangladesh relations. To understand this story, we need to understand West Bengal first. West Bengal is India's eastern gateway. It borders Bangladesh. It connects mainland India to the northeast. It has deep Bengali cultural links with Bangladesh. And politically, it has always been sensitive. For years, Mamata Banerjee was one of the strongest anti-BJP voices in India. She did not only oppose Modi politically, she also acted as a regional counterweight to Delhi on issues like citizenship, migration, border politics, and water sharing. So Bangladesh always had two power centers to watch. One was Delhi, the other was Kolkata. Delhi may say one thing, Kolkata may resist. Delhi may push one policy, Mamata may block or soften it. But now, if BJP controls both Delhi and West Bengal, the equation changes. That is why Dhaka is watching carefully. Because now the Indian central government and the West Bengal state government may speak in the same political language. And that language could be much tougher on border security and illegal migration. This is the first major reason Bangladesh may be worried. During election campaigns in Bengal, the BJP has repeatedly raised the issue of infiltration from Bangladesh. For BJP supporters, this is a national security issue. They argue that illegal migrants cross the border, affect jobs, influence local politics, and change demographics. For critics, this is a dangerous political narrative. They say it can create fear among minorities, increase communal tension, and damage India-Bangladesh relations. But now that BJP has won Bengal, this issue may move from campaign speeches to government policy. That could mean tighter border control, more fencing, more surveillance, more identity checks, more pressure on suspected undocumented migrants, and stronger coordination between Delhi and Kolkata. This is where Bangladesh becomes nervous. Because if India starts pushing the migration issue aggressively, Bangladesh may fear that people could be forced back across the border. Even before the final result, some Bangladeshi political voices were already warning that a BJP government in West Bengal could create pressure on Dhaka. Now that BJP has actually won, those concerns may become louder, but migration is only one part of the story. The second issue is the Hindu minority question in Bangladesh. Since Bangladesh's political change in 2024, India has been watching the situation of Hindus and other minorities in Bangladesh very closely. For the BJP, this issue is emotionally and politically powerful, and in West Bengal, it becomes even more sensitive. Why? Because Bengal carries the memory of partition. Many families moved across borders. Many communities still carry stories of violence, displacement, and religious fear. So if any tension happens in Bangladesh involving Hindu minorities, a BJP government in West Bengal may react much more strongly than a TMC government. That could increase diplomatic pressure on Dhaka. India may say it is raising a human rights concern. Bangladesh may say India is interfering in its internal affairs. And suddenly, a local issue inside Bangladesh could become a major India-Bangladesh diplomatic flashpoint. The third issue is water. India and Bangladesh share many rivers, and one of the most sensitive issues is the Teesta water sharing agreement. For years, Bangladesh wanted a Teesta deal. Delhi often appeared open to discussing it, but West Bengal's state government resisted. Mamata Banerjee strongly opposed any deal that she believed could hurt Bengal's farmers. Now, with BJP in power in both Delhi and Kolkata, Bangladesh may expect movement. Dhaka may think now there is no Mamata blocking the deal. Now Delhi and Kolkata are politically aligned. So will India finally move on Teesta? But it may not be that simple. Water politics is emotional. No state government wants to look like it gave away water to another country. Farmers in West Bengal will still matter. Local politics will still matter. So even under BJP rule, Teesta may remain complicated. But Bangladesh will expect answers. And if those answers do not come, frustration may grow. The fourth issue is trade and connectivity. India and Bangladesh have strong economic links. West Bengal is central to that relationship. Border trade, road links, rail links, ports, energy movement, and access to India's northeast all pass through this region. A BJP government may push stronger infrastructure and tighter systems. That could improve formal trade. It could make routes more efficient. It could strengthen connectivity. But it could also squeeze informal trade and border communities that depend on small cross-border economic activity. So Bangladesh will ask, will the new Bengal government focus on cooperation or will it focus mainly on security? That difference matters. Because India-Bangladesh relations are not only managed through big speeches, they are managed through checkpoints, customs offices, border guards, river agreements, trade routes, and local communities. One strict policy at the border can affect thousands of families. Now let's talk about the political shock inside India. This win is huge for Modi. West Bengal was one of the biggest states outside BJP control. For years, Mamata Banerjee was seen as a major national opposition figure. She projected herself as someone who could stand up to Modi. But now, the BJP has not only entered Bengal, it has captured it. This gives the BJP a powerful message before 2029. We can win where people said we could never win. We can defeat strong regional leaders. We can expand into eastern India, and we can turn even difficult states into BJP states. That message will energize BJP supporters. But for Bangladesh, the message sounds different. Dhaka will not only see a BJP victory, it will see a BJP victory on its border. That is the key point. If BJP had won a state far away from Bangladesh, the impact would be limited. But West Bengal is directly connected to Bangladesh, so every political message in Bengal can echo across the border. Now, does this mean India-Bangladesh relations will collapse? No, that would be too dramatic. India and Bangladesh need each other. Bangladesh needs India for trade, energy, regional connectivity, border management, and diplomatic stability. India needs Bangladesh for security cooperation, access to the northeast, regional influence, counter-terrorism, and economic connectivity. So both sides have strong reasons to avoid a serious breakdown. Officially, Bangladesh may continue to say that relations with India will remain stable regardless of who rules West Bengal. That is normal diplomacy. What will the new Bengal government say about illegal migration? What will it say about border fencing? What will it say about Hindus in Bangladesh? What will it do on Teesta? What will it do on trade? And most importantly, will it use Bangladesh as a political target? That is the real concern. Because there are two ways BJP can handle Bengal. The first way is practical governance. In this approach, BJP strengthens border security, but also improves trade, infrastructure, water talks, and people-to-people links. It talks tough, but governs carefully. This would reduce Bangladesh's fear. The second way is aggressive politics. In this approach, BJP keeps raising illegal migration, citizenship, minority issues, and border pressure as major political weapons. This may satisfy domestic supporters, but it could make Dhaka deeply uncomfortable, and it could create tension between India and Bangladesh. That is the choice ahead. Now let's also be honest about Bangladesh's position. Bangladesh itself is going through a sensitive political phase. After the fall of Sheikh Hasina's government in 2024, Dhaka's relationship with New Delhi became more complicated. India had strong ties with Hasina, but Bangladesh's new political environment is more uncertain. So any BJP pressure from Bengal could become more sensitive inside Bangladesh. Opposition groups, Islamist groups, nationalist voices, and media commentators may all use the Bengal result to build their own political narratives. Some may say India is becoming more aggressive. Some may say Bangladesh must protect its sovereignty. Some may say Dhaka must avoid confrontation with Delhi. And some may use the BJP win to stir anti-India sentiment. So Bengal's election result may enter Bangladesh's domestic politics too. This is why the story matters. It is not just about who rules Kolkata. It is about how that result changes the psychology of the border. Now, there is another important point. West Bengal has a large Muslim population. The BJP will now have to govern a state with deep religious, linguistic, and cultural complexity. This is not the same as winning a campaign. Campaigns can use sharp slogans. Governance requires balance. If the BJP governs inclusively, it may calm fears both inside Bengal and across the border. But if politics becomes too polarizing, the effects could spread beyond India. Bangladesh will watch how Muslims in West Bengal are treated. Bangladesh will watch whether communal language increases. Bangladesh will watch whether border districts become politically tense. Because in South Asia, domestic politics rarely stays domestic. It travels through media, through religion, through family networks, through borders, through fear, and through memory. So what happens next? Here are the three scenarios. Scenario 1. BJP uses the win to create a stable eastern strategy. Border security becomes tighter, but trade and connectivity improve. Teesta talks restart, Bangladesh adjusts, relations remain stable. This is the best case scenario. Scenario 2. Migration becomes the central issue. BJP pushes hard on undocumented migrants. Border checks increase. Political speeches become sharper. Bangladesh denies responsibility. Tension grows. This is the risk scenario. Scenario 3. The minority issue becomes a diplomatic flashpoint. If violence or pressure against Hindus in Bangladesh becomes a major issue, BJP's Bengal government may respond strongly. Delhi may increase pressure. Bangladesh may push back, and relations could become more fragile. So the Bengal result creates both opportunity and risk. Opportunity because Delhi and Kolkata may now coordinate better on trade, infrastructure, and water. Risk because the same coordination could also make pressure on Bangladesh much stronger. That is why Dhaka is worried. Not because war is coming, not because relations will collapse tomorrow, but because the political balance has changed. Earlier, Mamata Banerjee could slow Delhi down. Now that break may be gone, and that changes everything. So the real headline is not only BJP wins West Bengal. The deeper headline is India's border politics with Bangladesh has entered a new phase. Because West Bengal is not just a state, it is a frontier. It is a cultural bridge. It is a political battlefield. It is a river sharing problem. It is a migration debate. It is a trade corridor. And now it is a BJP ruled state. That is why Bangladesh is watching. That is why India's opposition is worried. That is why BJP is celebrating. And that is why this result may be remembered far beyond Bengal. The real test begins now. Can BJP govern Bengal without turning Bangladesh into a political punching bag? Can Dhaka manage relations with a more politically aligned Delhi and Kolkata? Can both countries handle migration, water, trade, and minority concerns without letting emotions take over? These questions will shape the next chapter of India-Bangladesh relations. Because in South Asia, elections do not end at the ballot box. Sometimes one state election can shift the mood of an entire region. And West Bengal may have just done exactly that. If you found this breakdown useful, subscribe to Imran Breaks It Down, like this video, and share it with someone who follows India, Bangladesh, or South Asian politics. Because here, we don't just follow headlines, we break them down.